This is Kurt's second win in 2012. I believe he won that race over in Richmond, if I'm not mistaken. And came here to Daytona to win at the Super Speedway. What an exciting race. Set race record, or track records for lead changes, those types of things. But Kurt, talk about getting back to victory lane, driving that #1 car tonight, and what that means, and just how you thought the race played out.
Yeah, what an incredible victory today. To be able to drive James Finch's car into victory lane means a lot to me, but it means more to these guys. And I'm happy to deliver in one of just a few short races that we run together in the Nationwide Series. You know, we brought it home to victory lane at Daytona, and that there is the statement. I mean, this is what James Finch is all about. He loves Daytona, and I'm happy that we were able to deliver. No matter if this is nationwide and it was only a 250-miler, all these guys came out to the start-finish line to be part of that celebration. And it's all about heart and it's all about passion with these guys. And I couldn't be more proud of this team effort tonight. It really feels neat to have this guy, Nick Harrison, sitting next to me, and for us to share this victory and to bring the trophy back to Phoenix Racing.
Thank you, Kurt. Nick Harrison, talk about, just as Kurt was alluding to, just what it means to this race team organization to go to victory lane at Daytona.
You know, this is the most awesome feeling in the world for sure, sitting up here, and I've never been no part of post-race media like this, so it's a little funny for me, but my guys definitely work really hard, and we're a little down on people at times, and Kurt works right past some of the rough stuff that we got, and some of the we just overcome a lot, man. And that heart and passion, he sees it. He don't let the little stuff bother him. He climbs in our car. He slides right by scratched up windows, or just stuff that maybe some of the bigger teams would have better than what we have. He slides in there and don't question it, and he puts the pedal down. And it's awesome racing with him. It's awesome winning here at Daytona. It's Finch's home state, home track to him, I'm sure, but. Kurt's awesome, and we know that. And if we can put these pieces together for him, and we're going to have chances every time we come to these plate tracks, and we're definitely working on our Cup program to have chances at the other places like the road race at Sonoma. We got the Glen coming up, and we got a chance tomorrow night, and we proved that tonight. My guys fixed a wrecked race car during the race, did an awesome job, and I can't be more proud of them and Kurt. And like he said, there's heart and passion out there that these big teams ain't got, and these guys are a lot of heart, and it's a little bit on the emotional side, really is, and we all love each other, and it's awesome. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Let's go upstairs to the press box. Questions for Nick or Kurt? Go ahead.
Yeah, Buddy Shapp at Daytona Beach News Journal. Kurt, you were probably about 3/4 of a mile from winning the nationwide race here in February, and I think just maybe you and your brother ran a little bit of room or were blocking or what have you. Is there a little bit of indication that you came that close to winning it here in February and coming back and winning it now?
You know, it's just a matter of putting yourself in position to win. And tonight we repaired our damage and overcame the hurdles to get back in position to have a shot at winning. And the team, sometimes when you're just here to win a race, you could have just kind of pushed in your chips and went all in and folded and not gotten the car repaired the right way. But these guys jumped into action, and we didn't give up. And, yeah, I mean, I wanted to win here in February, but it's great to come back here. It's not vindication. It's just you want to deliver for James Finch. That's what it's all about. And you want to deliver for these guys. And so to finish 10th here in February and to finish 6th at Talladega and to bring home the win here tonight, if I could strike up a deal to run Finch's restrictor plate cars all the time in the Nationwide Series, I'd love to do it because these guys are passionate about it. And heck, we finally brought a car back, but it's damaged too. I'm really good at tearing up stuff, but we're in victory lane tonight.
Stay in the press box. Go ahead. Questions for Kurt or Nick?
Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire Service. Kurt, could you describe basically the action on that last lap and how Ricky picked you up there off the restart, and also who came up with the nickname the Great Pumpkin?
The way the last restart went down, guys were making deals, and I was talking with my spotter, Steve Barkdahl, and he says, there's no true faces up here. There's nobody that's going to commit. Everybody's got their own game plan. And there was just a moment of, all right, well, the best plan right now is not to have a plan. And we had damage, and guys saw that, and so we got hung out to dry. We got hung out to dry early enough, though, and it was just faith that Ricky Stenhouse with a Ford got in behind us, because those Fords have been fast. We've got Kenseth on the pole tomorrow. He won here in Daytona for the 500. The Fords have been the cars to beat, and he jumped in behind us. It just worked out beautifully. The seas parted. I juked and jived and found the right holes. I went high, went low. I'm glad I didn't have to move people out of the way at the end, because Stenhouse was pushing hard, and he knew he had to get us in position to try to go for the win. And he stayed with us the right amount, and then we could settle it on who was going to win it. And I was able to hold him off.
Take another one in the press box. Go ahead, please.
Mark Ducotis of Motorsports Unplugged for Kurt. Kurt, there's no arguing you've had a volatile career, your ups and downs. Do you see this as redemption, and perhaps this victory being what you need to get you on the right course and keep you there?
Yeah, I mean, nationwide, this is a great win. Tomorrow, that's the big show. You want to be in Sprint Cup. But when you win for James Finch in just a few starts in the Nationwide Series, for these guys, that's what it's all about. I don't care about me right now. Tonight is about Phoenix Racing.
Call him again. Back upstairs, got one follow-up. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kurt, I just wanted the explanation on the Great Pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I showed up at the shop on Tuesday. We talked about how our Kentucky week went, what we could have done better. And I went out back in the fab shop, and they're wrapping both of our cars this fluorescent orange color. And I'm like, what's going on? And it's just the energy that James Finch has for Daytona. There's no other guy that gets excited. I mean, I worked with Doug Yates. Doug Yates is full tilt about Daytona. But James Finch, he wanted his cars orange so they could be seen up front, and so that car could be recognized without a sponsor on it. And we drove an unsponsored car into victory lane tonight. And I was just being my normal sarcastic self on the radio, and I said, the Great Pumpkin is here, and the Great Pumpkin isn't going to lift coming to the checkered flag.
Downstairs, questions? Go Jeff Gluck, Bob Pockris, Stan Creekmore.
Jeff Gluck from SBNation.com. Kurt, the plan with you and Barkdahl before the restart, it seemed like you were going to try to get the 43 to push you, and you had said to not, have him not lift the whole way. And then obviously, it sounds like you said because of the damage that was on your car, you felt like you got hung out. At the point you got hung out, did you feel like, that's it, we're screwed, nobody else is going to come help us? Or were you still hopeful that, hey, somebody's going to come here and pick us up?
Yeah, I was hopeful that somebody would get there. It's just, sorry, my sponsor from Nationwide keeps coming off. The Sprint Cup champion thing keeps kicking it off. Sorry about that. The way that it shook out at the end is, it's like musical chairs, and 2 by 2 by 2 and by 2. And I think I was 9th. And that's when Stenhouse caught up to us, and that meant we were the next pair. Hey, stop it. And the way that, things turned out is you just never know how it's going to end up. And I kept an open mind. And how many times I say it, Barkdahl, at the end, I said, I don't have a plan. I think that's the best plan to have. And all these races that I've lost or come up short, you're trying to team up with one guy, and then the plan breaks loose. You don't know what's going to happen. So tonight, the things unfolded in our favor.
Okay, let's go Bob and then Stan. Go ahead, Bob.
Bob Pockris, Sporting News. Kurt, what do you feel like this can do for you guys on the track as far as your Cup program, and what do you feel like it does for you off the track in the search for sponsors?
This is a great night. I mean, these guys are so jazzed up. I'm glad it's an impound race and the garage doesn't open till 3, because these guys are going to need to sleep in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying. And the way that James Finch and this group, and how hard they work, this is a great opportunity. Right now, this third quarter just started, and some people's calendar and the fiscal year changes around, and we could get involved with a big program. And a night like tonight puts us on a great stage. It shows how good of a leader Nick Harrison is and how hard these guys work. And we just, for me, myself, I mean, this is my second win in Nationwide this year, and I know I've got half a season left in Sprint Cup to try to get to victory lane.
Let's go over here to Stan. Go ahead.
Stan Creekmore with RPMTonight.com. Kurt, I'm watching the last few laps before the final caution, and your car looks like a geyser at Yosemite National Park. There's steam just flying out of it all the way. You can see it going all the way across the tail end, and I'm thinking, how were you able to do it over the final 3 laps? How did that car stay together?
You know, they say bring it back in a basket, but I'm trying to bring it back so they don't have too much work to work on. But when you have Hendrick power under the hood, you know, I don't think I thanked those guys in victory lane, and I think the emotions got the best of me because it takes a team effort. And we had Hendrick guys jump over the wall tonight to help us crew and fix and repair the car. Nick guided them through how to fix it, and to have what we had under the hood. James Finch knows if you want to go to Daytona and Talladega to be successful, you got to be teamed up with Hendrick.
Nate, raise your hand there. Get Nate a microphone, please, there.
All right, ask Nick a question if you guys can get one. This is his first time in here. Come on.
Nate Ryan, USA Today. Okay, Nick,
You
probably
could-
know the answer to this.
I wasn't saying you, but I mean,
No, I'm happy to comply.
okay.
Is
With all
James
due
Finch
respect.
here tonight?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
He was. I just went by a teardown to make sure I didn't have any fines coming my way. Everything seemed to be clean there. But James is over there, and he's happy and jolly. And this is his damn homecoming to him. So he's from Florida. This is his home state. He loves Daytona. Speed Weeks is big, and the July 4th weekend's awesome. And he's over there. He looks like the jolliest guy you've ever seen, and he's all smiles.
All right, well, quick follow-up to that. I mean, given that your team is the same one that's going to crew the car tomorrow night, and given James Finch's reputation and your team's reputation, are you pretty glad the garage doesn't open until 3 tomorrow? I mean, this is going to be a pretty late night, I would think, for all you guys?
Well,
Well, I'd have
yeah,
to say
we
we're going
can-
to celebrate,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but Kurt hit it on the head. Tomorrow's a big show, and we have a good shot at that race tomorrow night, and that's our main focus, and attracting sponsors is our main focus right now. We're going to celebrate, yes, but we want to be back in here with you guys tomorrow night, and that's our number one goal.
You know, the over-the-wall guys, they're employed by Hendrick, and so they'll take care of themselves with the appropriate amount. And then our guys, they're a group that works hard, and their heart will get them up when we get to the track tomorrow, and we will be on top of things tomorrow. Don't worry about it.